Good morning, everybody. Theresa here. It is October 8th, 2015, Wednesday or Thursday morning. It is 9:30 a.m. here in Wyoming. It is 51 degrees out. The high will be 66, and the low will be 39. It's a overcast day, but no wind at all. Beautiful fall colors. I mean, we are so lucky in this area. We have not had any snow yet. Usually we do. And usually that just knocks everything off the trees, and that's the end of it. And hello, winter. This year, gee whiz, all the beautiful fall colors. It's such a treat, you know. You know what I love? One of the things I love about fall is when you're driving down the street or you're walking down the street and the leaves fluttering, that have dropped down the street. It looks like they're dancing, Really love that. Let's see. Yesterday, was a really off day for me. I was in a lot of pain. I mean, I haven't had such a painful day in a long time, but I was in a lot of pain. And, we got a late start, but we went to go, pick up prescriptions, and then pick up prescriptions, and then we were gonna go pay a bill, but we didn't have enough to pay. Or no, to pay the electric bill, my husband has to print out a sheet, and go pay it, but it didn't show the account number clear enough, so we couldn't. So then, we just picked up a few groceries that we still needed, like potatoes, onions, What else did we do? And then we came home, and I got in my Gen Pro, which is, and I will do that on my other channel, that is tasteless and flavorless protein powder. And it's got 1 gram of carbs, which I don't count as any carbs at all. I guess some people would, I don't. But anyway, that's going to be really, really helpful. What else? Somebody I considered a friend, which now I really, really am rethinking that, was supposed to come by and get an exercise bike I was giving her. And, of course, then she wouldn't respond to the text my husband sent her, and never showed up. So I'll find somebody else to give it to. Let's see. Today I need to, I'm going to devote just 1 hour to cleaning house, because I need to do some looming. I need to continue working on that Afghan for Yetimar. It is coming along nicely. You see here it starts with the blue, white, and then I mix the two. I'll put that little strand in, but then it's blue and white. Then I went into the gray because there's some gray on the uniforms and stuff, and then it goes into the blue and white, and now I'm back on white. And I'll keep doing that whole series, but it's coming along, Yetimar. And then I'm going to start the two pairs of slippers that my friend Max ordered. He was my very first Etsy. I'm looking for he was my very first Etsy client. And he bought a couple pairs of slippers for his wife, Ro, and I had to look. Thank goodness I took a picture, right? And so I'm gonna be making 2 pairs of slippers. I told him this is a thinner yarn, very nice yarn though. Is the Simply Soft Paints. And then with the Carin solid soft, Simply Soft. So what I would do is I will double strand this to make it thick enough. You know, I'll put these 2 strands together to make this thick enough. This is a lovely variegated fall color. You can see that's really, I know it's showing up more pink, but it is brown, rich browns and earth tones and stuff. So that'll be one, and then the other one I had her pick which color she wanted is going to be this very, very thick Bernat baby blanket yarn, which is a super bulky, very thick, very soft. I made my friend Mary a pair of slippers out of this kind of yarn. I think maybe I made it out of the other. I know I made myself a pair out of this, and they're very nice and warm, comfy. Then I want to start working on doing a headband. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm gonna make the twisty headbands that you can wear in hair and stuff. I'm gonna work up some of those, and I'm gonna do it out of this Boutique Infinity. Haven't worked with. I picked it up. Oh gee, I think last winter. Maybe it was the springtime. On clearance. Walmart. It's a very nice, soft, nice. But I'm gonna make some headbands. I know it looks kind of orange pink. I have a lovely orange color in this too, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's got a little bit of a, you can't really see it, but a little bit of a glittery shimmer to it. So that should make a nice the twisty headband. And then tonight, I just checked, and my Hirschner's order, which has my yarn in it for that shawl, that webbed shawl that my friend Mary ordered, is on that. So I'll be able to get started with that on that. I'm gonna be busy looming. And let's see. My goal is to get the slippers and hopefully the shawl. I would like to get them all mailed out next Wednesday. That's what it's slated for. You know, I like to stay caught up on my orders in case other people are going to start ordering, hopefully. Let's see. I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. None at all. I'm probably just going to pick up the house, wipe down the bathroom, need to do the dishes, pick up wipe down the kitchen. Like I said, I would devote an hour to just straight house cleaning, you know, because like I said, I got work to do. One of the things I wanted to talk about today is, and I guess it kind of goes along with basically being stood up yesterday by somebody I thought was a friend, is I don't know whatever happened to people having any kind of manners or gratitude. And it really gets to me. I mean, you know, my husband and I had gone out of our way to supply this person with information that helped save her house. You know, which, you know, I mean, we you know, it's fine for me to be understanding when she needs to maybe not know about being able to come over for us to do craft, because her plans changed. But I feel like because my plans changed and I was the one that, that said, let's go ahead and cancel because we had to put a dog down the night before, that wasn't okay. Then I just didn't hear from her. Then it was the excuse of, oh, she's just been so depressed and, and everything else. And I'm like, really? I mean, we've all been depressed, but you've been posting, right and left and, off doing this and that and stuff. I mean, but to me, if I'm depressed, I reach out and I try to help somebody else. I will, I will ask how other people are doing. I will get involved in trying to help them. I mean, not just, but anyway, it hurt my feelings, and I told her it hurt my feelings, and I apparently wasn't okay, and I feel like that's why she just stood me up and didn't bother answering the text or anything my husband sent. I mean, he was his very bad back, hauled that extremely heavy exercise bike, because it was one of them really heavy duty ones out of a gym, of a fitness center, and then hauled it down the steps of the garage and stuff for her. But then we just couldn't. Didn't hear anything. So, I mean, so I guess that kind of proves to me that, I mean, all she would have had to have said is, hey, I'm sorry, I dropped the ball and didn't bother to, I mean, I'm a person too, and I have stuff that goes on too, and I mean, instead of just ignoring me, and not saying a word, you could have said, hey, sorry about your dog. Hey, you're doing okay. I mean, that goes so far to just ask somebody if they're doing okay. Especially if somebody, stops to give you information on stuff. I try to give information on stuff. I try to share, sites with people. I try to save even coupon codes, free patterns, free YouTube links that I know that might help them and stuff. And then very often you don't even get a thank you. I said yesterday I got in that Jennifer. Now my bariatric surgeon highly recommends it. Everybody else in the weight loss community, so many people have just gone on and on about this. It won all kinds of awards last year. It was immediately shot down. There wasn't a thank you. There was no gratitude. Now, I didn't have to stop my day, sit there and shoot pictures of it and the nutritional information and stuff to send to this person. But I did. I'm getting tired of going out of my way to be nice to people just to feel like then I'm shit on. And I know I'm not alone on this. Whatever happened to manners? Whatever happened to, even if it isn't something that interests you, just a polite thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That was nice of you to do that. And I think yesterday I just kind of had it because I told this person that you're welcome. I didn't have to take the time to sit here and give you all this information. And I mean, to take into consideration that all doctors are different, so maybe from my standpoint, my doctor certifies it to be used from the get-go. But I think that's why I keep myself so closed off anymore from so many people. I'm so used to that, and I'm so used to that's always gone on with my family and my husband's family too. Is we're only as good as if we can give something, if we can supply something, not just for friendship and love, but you have to be doing something for somebody. And I tell you what, the minute we started getting sick and couldn't do as much stuff, neither one of us have been important to our families a bit. You know, just the way it is. Anyway, I guess maybe I just feel kind of burned out from trying to be overly nice to people that don't seem to ever appreciate it. Then I have some wonderful friends that are always so kind and wonderful, like Max and Ro and Mary and Patricia and just, I know I'm leaving out a ton of people, but you know, they're always just wonderful, and you know, always like, you know, uh, you know, are just great. Like I said, I think I'm just burned out. You know, and things happen and there's nobody there. You know, there's nobody really there extending, you know, hey, you doing okay? You know, hey, would you still like to get together even though you don't feel like sitting there doing crafts? Would you like to go get a cup of coffee? Would you like to, you know, you know, just sit and chat? Oh, well. Anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. You know, I think people get so self-centered they don't think about anybody else. You know, that everybody else has got a life going on too and their own struggles too. So, I mean, my thing is extend a hand forward. You know, if you're talking about what's going on in your day, make sure you ask that person how they are. They can be sitting there with a smile on their face and feel like they're dying inside. And maybe they need to just be able to tell somebody, hey, you know, I'm kind of a rough day. I mean, I've been having kind of rough days. I'm really frustrated with this whole waiting for the insurance approval. Tomorrow will be 3 weeks. Haven't heard a word from the insurance. I have no idea when I might be having this weight loss surgery. I mean, it's really jacking with us because my husband needs to be able to take a week off. His work wants to know, of course, and we're all like, you know, and I feel like maybe it won't happen. Maybe I've just gone through 2 years of trying to get this for nothing. You know, maybe it's another thing that never will happen. I mean, you know, we really struggle too. I don't know if we're even going to be able to make our house payment this month. You know, sales are so bad and stuff at the dealership, and we're still being garnished for past medical bills. So, you know, that takes about half his pay every month. You know, I don't even know if we're going to be able to, and I'm not going to not have this surgery. I mean, like I said, the donations just aren't there on a GoFundMe. I just don't think people have money, and you know, and maybe they don't find my cause worthy, and you know, that's up to them. You know, but I'm not going to put off having the surgery. So I guess if we, you know, if I get approved and stuff, if we can't have the surgery this month. If I can't make a house payment this month, then I guess I just can't. Because, you know, if I don't have the surgery, I'm dead. So, yeah, I mean, it's really been hard. And there's not anybody to really talk to about any of that besides my husband. So, you know. I'm burned out on calling and asking my daughters how they are. They never even ask how we are. And if we start to even tell them anything that's going on in our life, they don't want to hear it. So sometimes you feel like you're just invisible. You're just there to do for other people, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I'll snap out of it. Like I said, I'm just burned out. Sometimes I wish somebody would do something nice for me, you know. I wish somebody'd offer to take me to lunch or, you know, have a cup of coffee with me while I still can drink it. Or just burned out. Anyway, that's all I got going on. And sorry this is kind of negative. I'm just venting, guys. Every day night we sunshiny. I will snap out of it. I always do. Things will work out one way or the other, right? Right. Anyway, remember, I think you guys are awesome. And how are you guys doing? Are you doing okay? Are you hanging in there? Life sure can get stressful at times, huh? Remember, no matter what you're going through, you're still a terrific person. Whether or not you have money, no matter what you weigh, you know, no matter what kind of vehicle you have or house you have, you know, no matter what kind of job you have, no job is too meager. Every job is worth having. And remember, don't give up. If you ever need me, I'm here. Just message me. You know. And remember, I love you guys. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.